access to the treasury of wisdom that he gave under the old covenant to Solomon and that Jesus himself embodies. Wisdom in God is a person. His name is Jesus. And if you have Jesus in your heart, you have wisdom in your life. And I like this verse here in Proverbs 16:9. It says, a man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directs his steps. Another translation says, man plans, God directs. Man plans, but God directs. That's why faith without works is dead. You have to take a direction. Many times people get into a place of total spiritual debilitation because they're saying, I don't want to make a move unless I know exactly precisely what God's will is. Well, God's will is for you to make a plan. If you will plan, God will direct. Well, what if I plan wrong? What if I get it wrong? Well, what if you do? God can even make your mistakes to prosper. It is your responsibility to plan, to do your best. It's like my father said to me when I was a young married. He said, son, do what you can with what you have and stick with it and let the rest go. And that's exactly what you should be doing. And believing that God will come in and come alongside. He's the comforter, the helper, the one that comes alongside. The literal definition of that word helper in the New Testament is the one that comes alongside together with you against whatever it is you're dealing with. God resists the proud but gives grace to the humble, James says. That word resist in the book of James means God sets his forces in array against the proud. But he gives grace. He sets his forces in support of those who choose to walk in humility. And the humility is, you say, well, I don't want to be embarrassed. Well, plan anyway. Have the humility to make a plan and stop worrying about what you look like. Man plans, God directs. And God is not going to direct until you make a plan. Well, what if I get it wrong? Well, what if you do? What makes you think you've been getting it right? Man plans, and even if you make a mistake, God will cause your mistakes to prosper. Isn't that a blessing? That's good news. I don't have any bad news this morning. If we're going to represent the kingdom and speak for the kingdom, then it's all about the good news. So receive the good news, go out and make a plan, and trust that God is going to direct you from there. Does this bless you? Go to fathersheartministry.net, click on the subscription link, and subscribe to the Daily Prophetic Word. I'd like to hear from you. RussellWalden@gmail.com. That's Russell